Assalamu alaikum, Rozmetov is with you today. And well, to be honest with you, I tried making videos like this back in the day with my students, with John or Lily Big. But the problem was I was pretending to be somebody else. I was pretending to be serious. I was pretending to be, somebody that I was not, right? And I want to stop doing it, to be honest, because that way, I spoke about, for example, a good and a bad student and the difference between them. And I go back and watch these videos from time to time, and I really don't like them because that's not me talking there. I was, overly tense. I was overly excited. I was overly, pretentious, right? And that's something I want to stop doing. And what I want to start doing is I want to start, pursuing projects that I am passionate about. And one of them is this YouTube or wherever we, put it out. I believe we're going to put it out on YouTube and Instagram, all the, social media platforms. And this is what I'm passionate about. And I don't want to play the role of a, smart, experienced, expert. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be talking like a normal human being with a sense of humor and some critical thinking. And I want to look at the videos and analyze them. Especially, I want to start off by analyzing a celebrity speech. And today, the speech that I'm looking at is a speech given by Jim Carrey, a comedian, comic actor, we can say, probably. So Jim Carrey has given this, satirical speech about fame and identity and existential emptiness, probably existential crisis, they call it in psychology. So that's the speech I'm going to analyze today. And without further ado, let's get down to business. So, here is Jim Carrey.
From the upcoming film True Crimes, please welcome two-time Golden Globe winner, Jim Carrey.
Good. As you can see, Jim Carrey here has a beard, which is pretty unusual. But if you have seen Jim Carrey recently, you know that he's grown a beard and he's been doing so for a while now. I don't know if he has it today, like as of 2025, but when I watched this video, he had even longer beard. So this is not to be surprised about.
Thank you. I am two-time Golden Globe winner Jim Carrey.
So as you can see, he's starting the speech by talking about how important he is, how famous he is, how big of a deal he is, like two-time Golden Globe winner. He's actually making fun of people who invent their self-importance and who attach their value to external things like awards, for example, like Golden Globe.
When I go to sleep at night, I'm not just a guy going to sleep. I'm two-time Golden Globe winner Jim Carrey going to get some well-needed shut-eye.
Well, this is where things get interesting because not only is he, being satirical here, but he's also using this, high-level fancy vocabulary. Instead of saying sleep, for example, he's saying well-needed shut-eye. He could have easily said sleep, but, again, to exaggerate his own importance or fame, he's saying it. I believe he doesn't talk this way normally. He's doing it to make people laugh, and while at the same time making fun of celebrities who act arrogant or who are above and beyond, so to speak.
And when I dream, I don't just dream any old dream. No, sir. I dream about being three-time Golden Globe winning actor Jim Carrey.
So here, what he is doing, as you can see, there is Denzel Washington here as well. So what he is doing here is he says he dreams about being a three-time Golden Globe winner. And the reason why he's saying this is because most celebrities in the Hollywood are obsessed with awards. Like whatever they do it for some external validation, like to win an award or to be recognized by people or to make a lot of money. So whatever they do, they don't do it for the sake of doing it, but they do it to, win something in life, so to speak. And that's what he's, making fun of. He's again pretending to be a celebrity, a snobby celebrity.
Because then I would be enough.
You see, then I would be enough. So here he's talking about the, unending pursuit of happiness, unending pursuit of fulfillment. Because he says, I think everybody does this to some extent, but I believe celebrities do it to a, larger extent than normal people. So what we do is we tell ourselves that we'll be happy only if I get this thing, or only if I achieve this thing, only if I, enter university, only if I get band 9, for example. I can say that I will only be happy if I get band 9, but that's a never-ending, cycle of frustration and hard work and failures and probably success too. This is not the way we should be living, and that's what he's making fun of. He's saying we always pursue happiness as if it is something that we can, maintain, that we can keep, right, in our control. But we can't, right? But we only feel like we are enough when we have happiness, or when we have achievements, or when we are recognized by other people. Instead of looking for happiness from outside ourselves, we look for it from within. We should be looking for it from within, right? That's the advice he's giving, but he's not giving it directly. He is giving it using satire.
It would finally be true. And I could stop this terrible search.
You see? Yeah, I can stop this terrible search. What does it mean, terrible search? Terrible search is searching for something that you can never find. You find it for a while when you achieve something great, when you, for example, get band 7, when you enter university, when you marry the love of your life, when you buy your favorite car, your dream car. Well, you can get it. You can get that feeling of happiness, but it's not long lasting. It is going to end pretty soon, like before it even starts. And that's why everybody's laughing, because they know, they've been there, they've done that. Probably most of them still do it. So that's why they're laughing. It's relatable. Like, big part of a joke, a successful joke is that it's relatable. Relatable to the audience.
For what I know ultimately won't fulfill me.
Yeah, you see, it doesn't fulfill me. It won't fulfill me ultimately. Ultimately, I will end up feeling, dissatisfied or discontent with where I am in life.
But these are important, these awards. I don't want you to think that just because if you blew up our solar system alone, you wouldn't be able to find us or any of human history with the naked eye. But from our perspective.
Yeah, so here he is, zooming out to a cosmic scale. And okay, so my phone keeps ringing. Okay, so just a second, guys. Let's not lose focus. So here, what he's talking about is he's zooming out to the cosmic scale and talking about how little, like tiny we are in the grand scheme of things. Like, we are nothing. Like, if you, for example, blow up Earth and like the solar system, there will be no human history. There will be nothing and nobody to remember that you have won this Golden Globe or Oscar or Band 9 or whatever you have achieved in life. Like, all of the things we achieve, external things, they are ultimately meaningless, and they can be like gone in a minute, like in a second, right? That's what he's talking about. Like, he's talking about the absurdity, stupidity of self-importance. Like, we think we are important, we want to believe we are important, but in the grand scheme of things, we're not. And all the things we achieve, like from a philosophical perspective, are ultimately meaningless.
This is huge.
Yeah, you see, this is huge. And he is saying huge with a certain tone to indicate that it is actually not huge. But from our perspective, it is very huge.
One more time, here are the nominees for Best Motion Picture Comedy.
Okay, so yeah, this pretty much wraps up the speech. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I guess I digged probably deeper than I should have, but I'm happy that I made this video, and we'll start making videos like this in the days to come. And this is the first video, and I believe it is full of mistakes, full of flaws, but I'm happy that it's out there. It's going to be out there once you're done with this. Thank you so much for tuning in, and stay tuned because we'll be making better videos and in the future. So take care.